Morning and welcome to another lost railway town. We're in Scotland. This is the county of Aberdeenshire and we're on the coastal town of Banff. Just pan you around there. That's the Moray Firth, the North Sea, looking out to the North Sea, and then this in here is Banff Bay. And just a little town you can see across the water there, that's the town of Macduff. Now, regular viewers of this channel might be thinking, what are you doing in Scotland? You're so far out of your jurisdiction here. And you'd be right, because we're just having a week's holiday just up the coast, around the corner there a few miles, a little old, really quaint fishing town, or village, should I say, not a town. So what can I tell you about this little town of Banff? It's got a population of about 4,000 people. And the industry that it was well known for was herring fishing and to some extent agriculture. And this was the site of Banff Castle. What about Banff's railway history? So I've fetched you up just to where the railway line makes its way into the town of Banff, around about where the golf club halt railway station was, just somewhere over there. No remains of that these days. But this is the track bed, look. And we can walk on this for a distance in towards where the railway station was. The main railway station in Banff, that is, near the Harbour. But what a view the passengers and the people using the train, holiday makers, whoever, would have got as they were coming into Banff. This stunning sea view, look at this. So some dates: 1859, the Banff, Portsoy and Strathyler Railway arrived. And that went as far as Banff Harbour Station, which we'll see when we eventually make it to the end of the line. And in 1863, like a lot of lines we've seen around here, that was taken over by the Great North of Scotland Railway. And we can still follow this alignment of the track bed, look, up on this embankment just as it starts to go behind the houses. I don't know actually how far up we can go on this path. I know when it gets towards the station area, that's all been developed. A couple of these bridges just on the track alignment into Banff. So we've still got the original abutments, but it's a replacement decking, isn't it, for the footpath. And that is the answer to that question, isn't it? Look, so it's about as far as we can go. On here, houses now look to have been built on the alignment, don't they? Just enjoying the bird life a moment. No, not you. Don't want you. Right, so if I pan you around, look, we've just been walking along the embankment that's just it's kind of disintegrated out into these houses. And we're looking over here, where these new build houses are. This is where the station was. This is where originally called Banff Harbour Station. And if we look at the old maps, we can see we had quite a lot going on here. We had a goods shed that just stuck out. Yeah, nothing left of that station now. Quite a lot going on here. Turntable, just here. Just at the end here was the terminus building. And then just on this little bit sticking out here, we had the goods shed. We could see all this on the old maps. I said it was opened as Banff Harbour Station, didn't I? And in 1928 it was just renamed to Banff. It's an old piece of wall, isn't it? Just stood next to where it's showing as the goods shed. It's nothing railway related, is it, that? Probably not. Now, it wasn't the only station in Banff. In fact, that's a lie, it was the only station in Banff. But just to understand this next piece of Banff's railway history, we just need to understand about the geography of the area. Now, just across the River Deveron, we've got a little town called Macduff. In 1860, we've got the Banff, Macduff and Turriff Junction Railway. Now, that went to a station at the other side of the river, like I say, technically in Macduff. But I'm not going to cover that because we've got a video specifically about Macduff, so we'll go through all that when we do that video. We can see on old maps that the line did extend past the station and onto the harbour. Now, it was only when I returned home that I realised that I'd walked down the wrong jetty. I walked down the North Pier, but the lines can be seen on maps running down the Central Pier. Oops. But I did see what looked to be the housing for an old crane, possibly. But the line that went onto the harbour was very short-lived, and it was only in use until around 1869, with the tracks being lifted on the pier in around 1910. I said nothing remained of the railway, but we do still have the railway in, just up above where the station was. So thanks ever so much for watching. Thanks to all my channel members, anyone who supports the channel. Don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and leave me a comment. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Ta-ra!